Oh, right. Hey, what's up, guys? Just welcome back to Fate Grand Order Lost Belt 3. Last time we had a peace treaty. We're letting the Emperor's engineers take a look around the Shadow Border. But now we might be in a bit of trouble because they apparently not even that they don't teach reading, writing, poetry. They straight up hate it. So we might be in a tad bit of trouble because Jean K went and taught some of the village children the poem. So that's probably not good. Hey, go G to LB3. Yeah, so hopefully, hopefully there won't be any problems. But I have a sneaking suspicion that Berserker is probably Shang Yu. I think that was his name. So it's probably not great. Nemerdak. Oh boy. Okay. God. I hate having to swap around all the craft essences. You know what? Sure. Why not? Just start the NFF services one in there. I need 790 more mana prisms to get the last NFF. I can't put that on. I don't know what I'm doing. To get the last one of these, and I only have 11 days left, so. No, we'll see if that happens. We will see. All right. Start quest. Hopefully the Emperor will have some understanding. Like, hey, in our world, we're a couple hundred, we're a bit separated from the Confucius era. So, we don't really conflate poems with that anymore. At all, really. How do you get your mana prisms? Well, I started burning any embers that aren't 5s. Honestly, I might burn the 5-star embers I have. Just to, make sure I can grab it before it goes away. I don't know why they time locked it. Like, or limited timed it. Anyway. Emergency. Spartacus is no longer with us. What? Foe? That's not all. A number of villagers have gone missing as well. The ones who remain said they saw Spartacus leading villagers toward the capital. Spartacus, buddy, why? I can't believe he even convinced any villagers to go with him. Like, what? If the Emperor sees that, he'll think we're leading a rebellion. What is wrong with that muscle-bound moron? How could he do this? Hey, Berserker's isn't exactly much for thinking or planning. Sparty's just being true to himself. Hell, he couldn't change who he is even if he wanted to. Do something, Ritsuka. Didn't your records mention him obeying that Roman? If you can listen to her, he can listen to you. That was between Nero and Spartacus, not me. What's with that knowing look? Are those command spells of yours just fancy tattoos? Go on and use one already, you fool. This may be the moment of truth, Miss Ritsuka. Forming a contract with an unruly berserker inevitably means using command spells to keep them in check. You may not care for that idea, but it is something you'll need to come to terms. Sorry. Random, chill in my teeth. But it's something you'll need to come to terms with sooner or later. It is frankly miraculous that you've come so far without ever having to force servants to force your servants to obey. I would like nothing more than to respect your wishes, but I'm afraid that... Hold up. Mordred. You're not gonna make Sparty toe the line just by forcing him to stop with the command spell. All that'll do is just root him in place. So please, Master, whatever you do, don't use the command spell on him. If you do, you might end up forgetting his whole reason for leaving the throne to come here and help. Fofo. Yeah. Trying to bind Spartacus, of all people, is probably... no servant appreciates being forced by command spell, but like, him especially probably wouldn't appreciate it. Can you let me handle him, Master? I'm sure I can convince him to stop. How might that be? How do you think? By beating the ever-living shit out of him. You know what? Fair enough. You see, it's his legs and stuff that's keeping him going. As long as those are telling him to fight, he's not gonna stop for anything. So if we just hit him so hard that his knees give out, then he'll get through this, he'll get through his thick skull, or knees, if the battle's over. You're quite certain that would be better than a command spell? Positive. I give you the Mordred guarantee. I confess that even I cannot see the logic here. What do you think, Miss Ritsuka? This is ultimately a decision to make. I'm counting on you, Morty. Go stop that lughead. Hell yeah. Don't worry, I've got this. We're trusting you. Fo-fo! I'll go with you. I think I may be partly to blame for the villagers' decision to join him. Are you sure, Miss Jinkei? Wouldn't you rather be there leading the way with him? Truthfully, yes. I honestly kind of envy him getting to materialize as a berserker. Because he can throw caution to the wind and do whatever he feels like in a given moment. Nope, because even though he's a berserker, he's got such a good master. As a heroic spirit myself, I can't help but feel a little jealous that you're also our servant. Well, I guess I get what she's saying. Like, he can make poor decisions and we'd, not try to force him in line. Neza, hold down the fort. The border's our lifeline here, so make sure you don't let anything happen to it. I see where this is going. We're all, except for Neza, gonna go out, try to stop Spartacus, and then we'll come back and, because we're Confucian to the Emperor, what's her name? Qinling will, and her troops will have taken control of the border and taken it. Probably. That's my bet. Leave it to me. I await your return. Okay, okay, everyone. Let's go bring Spartacus and the villagers back. Hey, Spartacus, you sure about this? I thought we weren't supposed to leave our villagers' fields. Yes, I'm sure. No system, no ethics, no laws can ever stop one from walking about freely. One's path always lies ahead of wherever your own 2 feet take you. I don't know. We were taught that Heavenly Emperor gave us those fields as a gift of love. If the authorities wish to call their oppression love, then it is only right you return the love in the form of rebellion. I don't think I understand. No matter. You will come to understand as we continue our walk. Now, to the oppressor's capital. The capital where Heavenly Emperor lives, huh? Come to think of it, I heard it's got something called art. Art? Is that anything like those poems Jinkei's been sharing with us? I want to hear lots more poems, and I want to see what the capital looks like too. Well said. Then let us be on our way, singing songs of liberation all the while. No. Hold it. Did you really think we were gonna let you do this, you freaking dumbass? Don't you think it was a touch rude to just wander off without so much as a goodbye? If it is the antidote for Ritsuka that concerns you, rest assured I'll bring it back after seeing those responsible brought to justice. Sparty buddy. If you doubt that I'm doing the right thing, then merely sit and await my return. I must give this Shinichi Wang oppressor the firm embrace he deserves. I already know the Emperor is at Xiangyang. All that remains now is to continue onward until I reach this great oppressor. Sparty boy, please stop. I can understand why you have doubts, Master Ritsuka. After all, you have yet to attain real strength for yourself. All the more reason why I must go, to show by example what true justice is. As such, I will not hesitate to crush anything that stands in my way with true rebellious love. Yep, I knew it. He ain't gonna listen to a word we say. Yep, time for my genius plan. Yeah, genius, right. If he won't listen to reason, we'll just have to beat it into him. Come on, Spartacus. Let's you and me hash things out. Shaking my head. I get where he's coming from, but couldn't he have a little bit of restraint? Just a little bit, you know? Just a teeny tiny bit? I guess he wouldn't be himself or Berserker if, he did, though, so, you know. Eat ease, what did ease? I shouldn't have used Mordred's buff. Frick, that was a mistake. I should have done full Santa Altar combo. I don't know. Damn it. I'll still do the full combo, but damn it, I didn't mean to waste. Well, that hurt. Okay. Oh, man. Oh yeah, I meant to bring this up during the last FGO stream, but never got around to it. The first week of March, I won't be able to really stream much. There'll probably be like one public stream and one member stream, and that's it during the first week, and I can't stream on the last day of this month. So, but I do plan to have like hopefully three, maybe 4 videos go up during that first week of March. In place of streams, but yeah. Damn it. Wow, why is Sparty so strong? He's usually not this strong. Of course, he brings out his full power when he's against us. But of course he does. Buster Chain. Nice. Crit? Ah, damn. You know, his Noble Phantasm animations never made much sense to me. He just explodes with rebellious love, like... It seems, very random. In all honesty.
さ宴を世の行く手が阻めぬロサ・サングリス燃えよベイバロンドムス・アウレアよ砕けラウスティラのクラウディウス
What's it supposed to
我が
be?
情熱は豪華のごとく良いか舌が濡れる聞かぬ嫌だ嫌だ世は負け
I guess it's down to Kama, apparently.
はいいいですよ
いいです。
どうにかなっちゃえこういうの好きでしょどうにかなっちゃえ無限を照ら
Alright,
す
she's got this. Can't believe Draco of all people got murdered. Oh no, that better not be a full health Guts. No, there's no way. They wouldn't do that, right? They wouldn't put a full health Guts in here, right?
どうにかなっちゃえこういうの好きでしょどうにかなっちゃえ無限を照らすアーバー
Okay, good.
いくらでもどうぞはいいいですよ
Damn, Sparty.
どうにか
Really,
なっちゃえどうに
real
かなっちゃ
aggressive.
えこういうの好きでしょ無限を照らすアーバー
Bro, I really wanted to
まだ余裕がありそうです
kill
ね
us, apparently. I mean, he probably wouldn't have actually killed us, but you know. At least, did his best to get us out of his way, at least. Jingyang Field. Alright. Unknown 3-star? I assume this is no, because Spartacus is 2-star, right? No, this could be bronze. They do that sometimes, or like for guest servants, it looks weird. I assume this is probably Spartacus rejoining us, maybe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's bronze. Yeah, it's probably Sparty rejoining us to fight Shang Yu. More than likely. Mordred, I thought you said you were going to make his knees give out or some such. Yeah, what of it? His knees aren't giving out at all. If anything, hitting him's only getting him more fired up. Honestly, it's kind of creeping me out. Now what? I know, this is so much fun, right? He's got will to fight out the wazoo. Ugh, I knew it. You're actually a berserker too, aren't you? Honestly, I would want a berserker Mordred. Give me a second 5-star Mordred, along with this and the 4-star rider, where he's a berserker. I would appreciate it. Probably would never happen though. How to thrill. This adversity, this pain. I can feel indomitable strength welling up within me. You can do it, Spartacus. Why are Spartacus and the others arguing again? Beats me. If this keeps up, you won't last much longer, Master. Still, I'm glad Sparty and Mo are enjoying themselves. It's good. Please be careful, Master. You've already got a 38 degrees Celsius fever. Stop. This is no time for fighting. We have an emergency. Fo. Neza? And Fo? What are you two doing here? What's going on? You're supposed to be keeping watch. Jinling Yu betrayed us. She stole the border. Holmes told me to keep this thing safe. The paper moon? Or the speed origin graph? Then they really did take the border. What the hell? You just let them waltz in and steal our home base? How could you let this happen? Stop it, Mordred. as I wanted to stay and fight just as much as you would have. But Holmes decided it was more important to make sure the Spirit Origin Graph stayed with Ritsuka. Indeed. I imagine the enemy must have used the Shadow Border itself as a shield. A common tactic of oppressors to respond to rebellions destroying what the rebels wish to protect. The hell are you being so calm for? I thought you were all worked up. Foe. Unfortunately, we can't use the Spirit Origin Graph by itself in its lost belt. Without the land's ley lines responding, there just isn't enough electricity to power it. I'm afraid not. Losing the border really is a tremendous blow. Even Da Vinci's tricks had to be performed inside it to work. Qinshi Huang, can you hear me? We can. This entire land is our garden. No noise or tumult within escapes our notice. I thought we had a deal! Indeed we did. And were we a god, our word would be absolute. But you're well, not human really anymore, but not quite a god, so you know, you can bend deals a bit, huh? However, we are not a god, but human. Okay, he still considers himself human. And the ruler of this land. It's only natural that we would value our nation over a bargain. Thus, now that we know you are a threat to our people, we have no compunctions about taking your shadow border and wiping all of you out. A threat? What do you mean? Did we do something to the villagers? We see, so you're either oblivious or unconstrained. Then you lot truly are disciples of Confucius. But that's... now I get it. 2,200 years later and you haven't changed a bit. No, if anything, you've gotten worse. What do you mean, Jinkei? Qinshi Huang's mad that I went around teaching people to read and write. That's why we're getting slapped with the Confucian label. Confucians? Confucianism's all about 5 virtues. Justice, courtesy, wisdom, knowledge, and benevolence. It extols poetry, manners, and entertainment. And Qinshi Huang, tyrant that the Emperor is, hates everything about it. Our people live their lives in blissful ignorance. You and your Confucianism have led them astray. Confucianism is a malignant disease, and you its epicenter. We must cut you out like a tumor, lest you spread further. Are you truly so terrified of your citizens getting knowledge, tyrant? Knowledge leads to doubt. Once people are trapped by such delusions, they inevitably begin comparing themselves to others, and resent the world itself. Without such wicked individual egotism, this world can be paradise everlasting. It is through ignorance that our people live their lives in peace and health. And you arrogant Confucians would knowingly go about ruining that. So what, you want to keep your people from learning anything so it's easier to rule them? Why should we give 2 shits about that? Confucians run rampant in your world. How long has it ever remained peaceful? I mean, that's, you know, fair, I guess. Humans who gain knowledge inevitably come to believe they are better than everyone else, which leads only to war, and all that creates is grief and sorrow. That is why such worlds cry out in such agony as to create a counterforce in the form of heroic spirits. We shiver just imagining such a hell. Do you disagree? Go on then. Tell us how your world is so wonderful in the way people from all walks of life can share in the mutual bonds of misery. We suppose we could have tricked you out of your shadow border through more cunning means, but our disgust got the better of us. We must obliterate you, and ensure that no trace is left behind. I mean, look. The world ain't perfect, but like, man... It takes more than things to get as bad as our world than just reading and writing and poetry. Like, I don't know. I think he's probably just set in his ways, you know, being over 2,000 years old probably does that to you. Shengyu. YG0, we have new orders for you. Destroy every last one of the Confucians. As you wish. Hey, Ritsuga. Should I apologize to you for taking pity on these people? Not at all. You should be proud. Right. That's exactly the path we've made for ourselves. We own up to our mistakes and do our best to make them right. That means we can compromise and even forgive each other. And that is the one thing this world will never ever have. Actually, you know what I've been curious about? He hasn't mentioned Jinkei at all, as far as I recall. Like, does he just not remember his world's version of her attempting to kill him? Or maybe she just didn't exist in this world? Oh, there we go. Back to him being weak as hell. That's great. Love that. You hit so hard when you were against us, but... Now you're back with us. You hit like a wet noodle. Shaking my head. I'm assuming since we have a warm-up fight, so to speak, that this Shengyu fight won't be that bad. Probably. Actually, no. Hopefully Santa Altar doesn't kill it. Of course she crits. The one time I don't want to crit. I should have popped this ages ago. He's dead. Probably. No, he's definitely dead. He's AoE, correct? Yeah. Let's, and then barely did anything. It's great. I love that. Alternatively, so starting to use free fodder, hoping you start to battle with a... Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's it. Surely. Of course. Of course. Of course. Alright. Nice. Not so nice. Hopefully decently nice. Probably. Surely. I wish I'd put actually good practices on. That would have been good, probably. But way too late for that now. Rip Spartacus. Spartacus. Okay, crit, please. Thank you.
世の行く手が阻めぬ。子供たちのために倒れるわけに。
Man, I can't believe Santa died in I guess. I mean, technically, by this Lost Spell standards, modern China, but comparatively, not so modern. Okay, yeah, pop these evades. Wait, does his Noble Phantasm ignore evade? I don't think so, right? I think we're okay. I hope so. Okay, that doesn't even matter. Battle finish. It doesn't even matter. We try so hard and get so far. I don't remember that song. Something in the end doesn't even matter. Yeah. All that good stuff. Okay. Berserker Saber, right? Okay, I guess Princey Boy is showing up. Give me a archer. No, well, bond point is. Well, yeah, sure, Napoleon. Alright, let me get actually decent. Actually, yeah, do this. Get some decent craft essences on here. Actually, I should probably put that on. Where is my you? Wait, let me just double check. What's your overcharge, Santa? Santa-san? NP gauge. Okay, same as normal Salter. Okay. No, I want Black Grail, not Inverted Rain on you. God, where is it? Fine, I'll have to filter it. Okay. NP. NP gain, NP strength up. There we go. And boom. And this should be good. Probably. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hopefully. Man, this thing's seriously tough. Our attacks aren't even phasing him. How strange. The strength is not due to hardware differences. That's weird. Oh, I'm hearing something weird outside. That's probably fine. Aha. Now I see what's going on. He's reading our moves before we make them. The hell? Not even my old man's intuition is this much of a pain in the ass. I'm sure. This is no ordinary skill of reading one's opponents. It's closer to precognition. I calculate that your destruction is inevitable. Resign yourselves, barbarians. Bullshit. If you could really see the future. You know there's no way in hell that we'd ever give up without a fight. Indeed. That is why I predict you will soon face further hardships. Huh? Whoa, what now? Yeah, that's Princey boy. Allow me to assist you, Lord Shang Yu. Prince of Flangling. Akita, you here too? Of course she is. She's wherever Shang Yu is. This time, Mash and Ritsuka, I will kill you both. Oh? Here we thought you'd be sulking. Yet it seems you have come to serve us once again, Akita Hinako. Now that you understand the threat Caldia poses, Your Imperial Majesty, I'm happy to follow your wishes. Ah, now we see. You're determined not to let Shang Yu fight alone. How inconsiderate of us. Very well, have at it. But be warned, there's little time left. Do not bother killing them. All you need to do is hobble them. Yes, good point. Understood. Ah, shit. These guys are working together again. It's the last thing we needed. And we can't afford to take our time with them. Or we'll catch up to the shadow... Or never catch up to the shadow border. Don't you worry. We got a Santa on the hunt. I don't know what she'll do, but you know she'll do something. Oh great, that's fantastic. Santa, if you could kill... Yes, good. Perfect. All according to Kikaku. Oh yeah. Random, but you know, something to talk about while we're going through the battle. I got a new mouse because I've been using the same one for like 7.5 years. I don't know how I feel about it. Like the shape is weird compared to my old one. Like not weird, because like this is technically a higher quality mouse, but like I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to the shape of this old one that I'm just... I don't know. Feels weird to use something else. Nice. Rude. AF. Alright, Princey. Shang. Bring it on. Oh, bring it on. No, we're prepared. Don't you worry. You know, I don't know if Santa will even survive to use the Black Grail boosted Noble Phantasm. I guess we can like just have a wash of a turn and have Santa Alter do this. Try to charge up a bit. Maybe. You know, she's not. She ain't making it. Yeah, no, we, Is you're invincible? Okay, it's a twofer. Ah, yep, there she goes. Yeah, I know. It's a real shame. Real shame.
我がよかろう。
d'accord.
Gonna be a bit of overkill on this. Sorry, overgauge, that is. That's alright.
ここぞ正気。
どうどう。よしよし。
You know, it's kind of fucked up of her.
笑われてしま
When
い
you
ます。
think about it, it's that's kind of fucked up. Like, hey, yeah, guard him with your body. Just take every attack. Like, no sympathy for your own servant, huh? That's kind of fucked up. I ain't even gonna front.
剣を見せる。我の力を見る。
俺の辞書には不可能ってのがないそうだ。
よくさあ
d'accord.
宴を始めよう。ロササングリス。七つの竜よ。翼
I
となっ
almost
て
feel bad
勝
for
てよ。
Pripsy.
抱き溶かし恋焦がれるか。解消
ち仕切り直す。交
Yeah,
代せ
yeah,
よ。
yeah. Get out of here.
くらえ。大事なし。
Alright, ow. Well, rip Napoleon,
大事なし。
Mr. Bonaparte. This is a wee bit troubling. Surely he won't actually use his noble phantasm, right?
にわかにお弁当タイム。愛の
Right.
炎を
I shouldn't have used her of... Yeah, it's just a single turn evade, not... I shouldn't have used that. Because I want to stun him to buy time, but... I should still do this and try and get damage in. It just feels like a waste now
望みを声にせよ。
of her evade.
どうにかなっちゃ
It won't be if we can break his break bar though, because I assume it'll end if we break his break bar. Like it has been.
よかろう。
You know what? I want to eke out any extra damage I can. But if this doesn't end the battle,
よかろう。
well, then we have a little bit of a problem.
あわりきそこらへん。
Okay.
大事なし。
End the battle, end the battle, end the battle. Oh shit! Oh fuck me.
我は覇王にあらず、ただ歴史を開くための時の歯車。故に阻めば
ヒバの
蹴散らすのみぞ。
やっぱり
Okay, we
Watashi
kind of survived.
その通りだ。しゃ
獣使い荒いぞ。
Well, this is not great. We've been better. That's for sure.
はいはい。どうにかなっちゃえ。どうにかなっちゃえ。こういうの好きでしょ。無限を照らすアーバー。満足いただけましたかね。
That wasn't great.
派手に行こう。派手に行こう。
Well, that's all right. We'll hold his for now. I think. We'll just do this. But
サンタからの送り。聖夜に沈め。エクスモルガー。
ありえぬ。
yeah, I'm glad I held Napoleon's because even this is
ベイバロンドムスアウ
too
レア
much.
よ。
I don't even know why I did her second because he's not a servant.
ラウスティラのクラウディウス。我が情熱は豪
Still gotta get used to that. Alright, surely this ends the battle, right? No? Oh. I guess not. Yeah, let's do Napoleon. Full combo. This might kill him. Maybe. Probably not. Yeah, okay, okay, I only did about half. Oh. You know, Berserker boss fights are, they're rough, huh? they're a little rough. Rough. Don't worry. Cute mercenary girl will, she'll handle this guy. She's got it. Nothing beats gun. Word to Kiritsugu. Made them harder for inventing foreigners? Yeah. I mean, I do have a few foreigners. I have Heroine XX, double X. Idol X is a foreigner, I think. I have the Summer Welfare. I have a couple. I should probably start using them. I don't think I've foed any of them, though. I may have foed Heroine XX. Hurry. Get as far away as you can while Kwaishi's hero keeps the enemy busy. Yes, ma'am. I must say, it's humiliating to find our hands so firmly tied. Well, what can we do? Advanced as it might be, the Shadow Border is still basically a car with a bunch of tires. We can't stop them from towing it. I suppose you should be content with the fact that Nezo was able to escape. It's fortunate for us that they are apparently completely ignorant of the Spirit Origin Graph's importance. Whatever you might be up to, don't bother. Try anything funny, I'll cut you down where you stand. Ah, and here I thought you were a proud warrior. I'm disappointed to see you resorting to underhanded deception and skullduggery. Humph. Say what you want, Confucian. Your words are no more than wind to me. Now that I know your Confucians, I also know better than to trust anything that comes out of your mouths. We're not Confucians. I don't know what you call it in your world, but here, anyone who tries to enlighten our people is Confucian. Oh, come on. What good could there possibly be in giving people knowledge? Making them read books that only confuse, deceive, and delude, causing them to lose sight of what they're meant to be. You do the devil's own work. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure, you believe that. You rebels should be ashamed of yourselves, spouting ideals you don't really believe, agitating people merely to further your own ambitions. I can't stand people like you. We don't actually have any ambitions like that, though. We just shared some things we knew while we were making conversation. Then you did it on a lark. That's even worse. You have no idea what will happen to the people you've tainted with your Confucianism. What was that? Yeah, what do you mean what will happen to them? Enough, it is time. All of you leave at once. But we still have yet to kill the Chaldeans. We will not punish you for your incompetence in failing to kill them. You need merely wait for your next opportunity. Now go, or you'll be caught up in it. Caught up in what? Let's go, Prince of Lanling. You too, Lord Shengyu. Very well. As you wish. Fofo? What the hell? Why'd they all run off like that? I think we're about to be nuked. From orbit. I don't like this. The oppressor is up to something. Reviewing communications. There's little time left. I wonder. There's only one reason for the Emperor to order retreat now. Qin Shi Huang's about to unleash an indiscriminate attack. I bet it'll wipe out the entire area. Mash? Mashu? Shield up! Very good. Since you have figured out this much, we shall tell you what is about to happen. We have just released a payload from our Great Wall and altered its trajectory. It will strike your location in approximately 3 minutes. Are you freaking nuts, you overgrown tin can? You'd really kill your own people just to get to us. That's part of the plan, actually, is to kill them. Do not think so much of yourselves. You have it quite backward. We only ordered our soldiers to cripple you in order that you might also be caught in the blast radius as an added bonus of sorts. Then you did this explicitly to destroy this village? It is what must be done to rid our land of Confucianism. Now that enlightenment's begun to spread among the people here, we are left with no choice but to nip it in the bud. Accursed tyrant! Have you so little regard for the lives of your own citizens? Silence! This land is our flesh. These people are our blood. You can never understand the pain such an action causes us. But now that it's been infected with Confucianism, we have no choice but to carve out this piece of our flesh before the poison spreads. So this is Qin Shi Huang. Flee if you wish, but it is too late for the people of this village. Once you've turned tail and fled, be our guest to turn back and witness the destruction your Confucianism has wrought. Damn it. This bastard's crazier than I thought. I never expected murdering the Empire's own citizens to be more important than killing us. Mash, you can block that, right? Right? There it is now. It's so massive. When it hits, I don't think anything will be left of this area. What is that? An evil star. Most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor must be furious. So the rumors about stars falling on villages that reject the emperor's blessings were true? Apparently. This can't be happening. Why would heavenly emperor be so furious? Was it wrong of us to recite poems? Was it wrong of us for just wrong for us to try to go to the capital? No. None of you did anything wrong. You followed your dreams in such a freedom as anyone would. I see. Now I understand. So this is why I was summoned to this land. It was also that I could strike back against this great oppression. Spartacus, is he about a noble phantasm it? Ritsuka, you have yet to become an oppressor. Now is the time for you to demonstrate your authority. What do you want me to do? Give him a boost with a command spell? Use a command spell on me. Use it and say only one word. Jump. Now I get it. Crying warmonger. What'd you just say? We'd normally have no way to defend against or destroy something as utterly destructive as a meteor strike. But Spartacus's noble phantasm changes to match what he's up against. Oh, the more powerful the attack, the stronger his resulting counterattack will be. If he can do that in the air before the meteor has a chance to strike, he might just be able to destroy it before it hits the ground. Whoa, wait a damn minute. Are you suggesting he fly up there and let that thing hit him? Not to worry. Such tremendous adversity is perfect for showing off the strength of my rebellion. You got it, buddy. You can't. That will completely annihilate your spirit origin. Ha ha ha.
We won't know until I've tried. Regardless, there's no time to debate the matter. We don't have long before that wicked star arrives. Senpai!
Jump, Spartacus! You got it! You're literally him!
Hurrah! I feel it. I can feel the power of our bond flowing within me.
He really jumped?
Foe?
That's no ordinary leap. He's being propelled by a truly massive eruption of magical energy. Go, Spartacus.
Now is the time for my legs to rebel against gravity.
Yep.
Humans, open your eyes and turn your gaze upwards. This leap is the very pinnacle of liberation. It is the irrational act that will triumph over this adversity. The wings of freedom.
Aaron?
Eren Yeager.
Apparently that's...
If this star means to oppress the sky itself, then I too shall become a star, a rebellious morning star that lights the world below.
He really did take it head on?
No! Damn it, why'd he crash right into it?
He could have deflected it or something so he wouldn't get hurt.
No, he was prepared for this.
For his noble phantasm to be at its most powerful, he would need to be at his most gravely injured.
Ah, wonderful. This pain is honor. This pain is life. I can feel my love about to explode. War cry overload. This can't be right.
Where did these people get a surface-to-air weapon?
No, they have no such weapon. This must be the work of one of their heroic spirits. Remember this sight well, Hanshin. This is the true face of our army's new enemy.
Yeah. Kamikaze attack.
Incredible.
The entire mass is completely evaporating.
He really did it. Where is he now? There. I can see him falling back down. Shh, that big dumbass.
Yeah, go catch him. He lived. And it doesn't look like he's disappearing.
Oh, hello, rebellious knight. Did you catch me in those twiggy arms of yours? Cut the crap. Now the people you stirred up like a jackass were watching you, you know. Can't just smash face first into the ground, lunkhead.
You're supposed to at least land on your feet.
Hell, you shouldn't be falling at all. You're supposed to land properly no matter what. That's just what you gotta do, alright?
These wounds are... Oh, is he gonna... Yes, I'm afraid Spartacus' spirit origin isn't going to last much longer.
Haha. Your words cut deep, Knight of Camelot. I should expect as much
From the manliest man of the Knights of the Round Table. Right. Who are you calling a man? Ain't freaking fair saying shit like that at a time like this.
Here, I'll beat the hell. Nowhere left for me to even punch you. Go ahead. I'm sure your punch would feel most pleasant.
Are you gonna die, Spartacus?
Ha ha ha. Of course not. Spartacus will never truly die. Not as long as you keep the light of rebellion alive within your heart. That is all I ask, my friends.
Spartacus, I can't believe you did all that to save us.
I'm not gonna cry. I mustn't. Spartacus, he never stopped smiling no matter how much he hurt.
Kid.
I'm gonna get strong enough that I can smile through anything too. So I can be somebody else's
Spartacus one day.
So as long as I and whoever comes after me keep smiling.
Spartacus will always live on. Okay. I feel like Shi Huang's about to pull a Madara and, you know, be like, now what about the second one?
Now I get it. So this is real rebellion. Something is wrong with the spirit origin graph. It's hot.
Is he about to resummon himself?
Very hot. What? Don't tell me it's broken. No, it's not that. It's reacting to the ley line.
Oh? Is it now? What? But I thought that didn't work in this Lost Belt.
That's it. There's prayer here now.
Hope has finally blossomed in these people's hearts, connecting this world to the throne of heroes.
Yes, this land is no longer cut off from
the throne of heroes. Spartacus, you goddamn hero!
Heroic
Spirits have heard the wishes of people lacking their own voice and are about to pay them a visit. Are we about to get an army? It's probably just gonna be one replacement servant, right? I would love an army, but... Okay. I was expecting him to be on the enemy side, but I guess not. He's with us.
This air smells familiar, and I think I recognize those far-off mountains as well. It would seem we've been invited to our homeland, although something seems off. I don't see a single sign of war anywhere, nor do I see anyone resembling a master. I suppose this means we've gone rogue, so to speak.
Hey, I was kind of looking forward to the whole spiel you get to do when you first meet your master.
Well, now where do I even begin? Why do you look like that?
What do you mean? How else would Lu Bu Fengshan look?
What?
What other heroic spirit could possibly be fit to be summoned alongside the great Cheng Gong than Lu Bu, the Flying General?
Does Red Hair actually think he's Lu Bu? Or is he pulling his leg? I guess the horse... Yeah, I guess how else would the horse have a personality? Not to say horses in general don't have personalities, but like... how'd he talk? I guess. If he didn't have... at least a piece of... Does he have any Lu Bu in him? Or does he just think he's Lu Bu? I guess is the question I should be asking.
But, you obviously red hair.
Lu Bu is a man among men and Red Hair a horse among horses. Everyone knows we were inseparable during our adventures. I'm what they call an innocent monster.
Oh, look, a carrot.
Nay! A yummy carrot? Where?
I knew it. You are red hair.
Nonsense, I'm Lu Bu.
Right, yeah. Yeah, sure, buddy. yeah, sure. Whatever you say, man. You're Lu Bu, Definitely Lu Bu. Not anything else. Dashing through 1,000 li. Rider. And of course, it's all Kogansugiya. One Osaka Behemoth. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. And give me a Koya. Let's go. I assume this will be a recruitment battle, so to speak.
So what's our next move?
The first thing we should be doing is tracking down the Shadow Border, but we cannot leave these people to fend for themselves. Qin Shi Huang wants them dead. Right. And I'm pretty sure Qin Shi Huang's aware that the whole Operation Wall Drop thing failed. It's no stretch to imagine Akta and Shang Yu being sent back to finish the job, only
they've got to be guarding the border now, seeing as that's the enemy's top priority.
Right. I don't see dropping chunks off of the Great Wall as something that gets done often or in rapid succession. I'm sure Qin Shi Huang doesn't want to damage the land any more than strictly necessary. That said, if we stay in one place too long, I'm sure the Emperor will try it again. So we need to keep moving.
And you want to take the villagers here with us?
That would put them in the crossfire of our battle. Too dangerous. What would you have us do, Ritsuka? I want to hear your plan. Yeah, you seem to have something cooked up in that brain of yours. My plan? I agree with Senpai Jinkei. I agree to coming up with plans. You think? I mean, you were a general leading the Roman armies against the other Roman army. So, I mean, clearly you must be capable. You think? Well, if you need my help that badly, I guess I'd better step up. I mean, her probably doesn't remember that, but... ultimately, you know, still the same brain. Our biggest problem is how Qin Shi Huang can keep tabs on us from the Great Wall. How many of Da Vinci's bounded field devices do we have? She gave me and Senpai one each. And we also have a single backup unit. Then we should split up in 3 directions. The main group will go after the Shadow Border, and the other 2 will take the villagers somewhere safe.
Is there anywhere safe, seeing how Emperor
Douchebag is looking straight down at us? Fortunately, that the Emperor can only look straight down may be our saving grace. All that's needed to avoid such a gaze is something overhead, like a cave or a forest thick with foliage. Like the icy cave we just cleared out of monsters a bit ago. We won't know how well the camouflage devices work until we give them a shot. And of course, if Qin Shi Huang loses sight of us, then I expect someone will come searching at ground level. So we can expect the nearby areas to be crawling with those mechanical soldiers.
Then we'll have to kick the shit out of them every time. But how are we gonna keep a low profile if we do that? This land ain't exactly the best for hiding either.
Which is why each group will need a skilled fighter, since there'll be no getting around the fact that we'll all run into patrols at some point. Mordred and Neza, I'd like each of you to guard half the villagers. Mash, Ritsuka, and I will go after the Shadow Border. What happens when the villagers are finally safe? Our ultimate destination is Shenyang, so we can hide out near there while we wait to rendezvous. How does that sound?
Works for me.
Your plan's got more holes than a sieve, but that'll make it easier to adapt on the fly. I guess. I too have no significant objections. Then it's settled.
We were born in this village. We've been here all our lives. Now we have to leave it behind?
I'm so sorry we dragged all of you into this. But if you stay here, your lives will be in danger again.
But that's not fair. What did we do to deserve this?
You didn't do jack shit. Qin Shi Huang just threw a tantrum because you got to know us a bit. None of this is your fault.
This is just what happens to normal people during war.
You just gotta think of it like a tornado or an earthquake or something else outside your control.
This can't be happening.
I don't know. The idea of getting to go somewhere that's not here is kinda... How do I put this? Yeah, it's like a hot feeling in the bottom of your chest. Kind of makes me want to yell and shout and run around in circles.
I know, it's so exciting.
This must be what Spartacus meant when he talked about freedom.
Hell yeah, it is.
And in our world,
It's something so precious people have risked their lives to protect it.
oh?
Ugh, what's with this stupid talisman?
How can I seal away my spirit origin with mere sage arts? It's not fair! Yeah, life ain't fair. Suck it up.
Oh, you're sorry, Psycho Yasuke. Agata, you came to rescue me.
Come on then, hurry up and get this stupid thing off me. No. I didn't think I'd have any trouble breaking free of these obsolete sage arts, but annoyingly, this talisman uses a spell made for sealing away gods.
As I am now, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it.
And I should help you. Why exactly? Aw, don't be like that.
You and I are the only ones in this lost belt who can really count on each other. Well, that's odd. I could have sworn
that the disciples of the foreign god were supposed to be entirely neutral in all of this. Didn't the rules say that you weren't allowed to help any one cryptor in particular? Don't be silly, of course they make an exception for you, Akata. After all, we go way back, don't we? How way back are we talking? Yes, I suppose we do. Which is why I find it so surprising you never realized this about me. I have always utterly detested you. Well, maybe not you per se, but another fox woman just like you.
I don't know what made you end up manifesting like that,
But you sure took your sweet time getting there.
Don't you know it's rude to go babbling about a lady's past? The point is, you and I are
cut from the same misanthropic cloth, right?
Don't you think it would only benefit us both if we played nice?
If you're gonna bring up mutual benefit, Koyonsuke, I have even more reason to refuse. How could helping you possibly be worth getting on Qinshi Huang's bad side?
Oh, you really went there, huh?
In this world, when it comes to business, you're either a client or a product.
I was hoping to keep you as a client, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Goodbye, Koyonsuke. Knock yourself out trying to find an escape from this. You'll never succeed.
She's really serious about him. That wasn't the look of a recluse afraid to put herself out there. She must have found her nerve after running into him again so unexpectedly.
Wish I could be happy for her.
But all I can think about is how stupid this lovey-dovey stuff is. So ends another ancient, I guess.
Oh well, this just means I'll have to find another client. And that means there's one more thing I can sell here now. That's NFF services for you. We never stop chasing our dreams.
Yeah, these are tire tracks. They definitely came this way.
Fofo!
Oh yes, I guess I should have expected you to tag along too. The others are fine, surely, probably.
You just focus on taking care of yourself. Right now, Ritsuka. How are you feeling?
Compared to what the new director is going through, this is nothing. Yeah, we just get a little bit of a fever here and then, whereas Gordy is, literally dying.
Well, unfortunately, we can't go any faster.
Oh, and he's in the Shadow Border too, but there's that as well, I guess.
We need to conserve energy in case we have to fight. That's true. These tracks are old.
So I'd say the enemy is way ahead of us. Yeah, they got a bit of a head start.
Even if we can't catch up to them, we definitely can't afford to fall any farther behind. The fact that they also took Da Vinci Holmes and the rest with them must mean that...
Yeah, they're trying to figure out how the Zero Sail engine works.
If they can't work it out themselves,
they'll need to make the ones who built it talk. Via torture, probably.
At least we shouldn't have to worry about them being
Immediately executed, but that will only last so long. once they've outlived their usefulness, it's entirely possible Qin Shi Huang won't want them as prisoners. There's no sense getting too worked up about it, but we can't afford to take our time either.
I'm sorry, Ritsuka, but you'll just have to hang in there for now.
Don't worry about me. I'm as healthy as a horse. Probably.
I'm seeing hostile figures at 12 o'clock. It's more of Qin Shi Huang's mechanical soldiers. So I see. I did figure we were due to run into some, but I'd just as soon have been wrong.
Yeah. This will also probably give our position away. Because I assume the mechanical soldiers probably have like some kind of emitter that they can like Wi-Fi or something. They can like send a signal to Qin Shi Huang like, hey, we found them. They're over here. Probably. More than likely. Oh yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier about how there won't really be streams in the first week of March, and there's gonna be videos. I'm gonna probably stop after this section, not the node, but the section. So I can record one of said videos. So it'll be a bit of a short one, like the last two have been, unfortunately, but. Need to prepare. Alright. No, target you. Maybe I should have used Kuyatsuki's Buster up. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. We did not need the Buster up, you know, so I'm glad I didn't waste it there then. It would seem. Alright. Damn. I don't know why, but for some reason I wanted to say follow up the dam with Daniel. You know, the old. That was a Vine meme, wasn't it? I think it was Vine days.
Damn, Daniel. The battle's over. No more enemies in the area. There's even more of them than I thought there'd be. No way that they just happen to be here on patrol. I think I might know why. Take a look at these remains.
Oh, that's odd. We didn't destroy these. Exactly. Someone else must have fought them before we got here. Yeah, very interesting. The ones we just fought may have been reinforcements who got here too late, or they might have come to investigate the battle's aftermath.
And it's a safe bet that neither Mordred nor Neza came this way.
So does this mean there's someone else here butting heads with the Empire besides us? Maybe a rogue servant? Yeah, now that the, Dawn of Heroes is connected. That's very possible, especially since we just saw the Spirit Origin graph flare up.
This can't be a coincidence. Then, if you manage to find them,
you might just get a new ally, yeah? Always gotta stay positive there, Mashu. Machine gun.
Or a new enemy if we're unlucky. Either way, we'd better investigate further.
Let's try looking around here and see what we find. Yeah, surely they stuck around and I'm just watching from a distance, probably.
Well, I certainly won't be expanding my clientele anytime soon if I don't get out of this prison. Can't believe this talisman's the genuine article.
I never thought humans would be able to keep the sage arts working for over 2,000 years. But I was clearly wrong. They've even managed to advance them here. I really need to leave. This lost belt and I do not get along. I mean, you look pretty banging in the garb you have going. Not gonna lie. I mean, what was a mere human thinking going all the way to Mount Penglai to claim secret sage arts? If you're going to go that far, you might as well have stayed there and become a sage yourself. Where does this clown get off coming back to the human world and staying on as emperor? Ugh, just thinking about that stupid emperor and that stupid missing face pisses me off. I can't believe I let myself get trapped like this all because I couldn't get a read on the emperor's expressions. Oh? Did you come to bust her out, Miss Priestess? Oh, it's you. I didn't think I'd see you in a peaceful lost belt like this. But I guess you show up just about anywhere. What is it for, Priestess? Oh, I have no idea what you're saying. I wish you'd hurry up and learn our language already. I wonder if Kashtaria already understands you. Maybe he's even keeping a record of everything you've been saying and doing that involves us. Could be. Well, none of that's any of my business. After all, my contract is with the foreign god, not you, even if you do speak for it. But never mind that. Do you think you could peel this talisman off for me? This Lost Belt's king is a tough negotiator. The other Lost Belt kings might be monsters that no human can control. But Qin Wang pulls that off while still somehow remaining human. Monsters that rely on brute strength are terrifying just by existing. But devious humans are terrifying because of what they actually do. So I promise you if something isn't done soon, the Cryptor is going to lose their hold on this Lost Belt. Does the Priestess care about that though? We haven't really seen any motivations from her so far. Like, obviously she's, you know, working for the foreign god, but like, I don't know. I get a weird feeling that maybe she's not that bad. That archaic emperor might even end up cutting down the tree of emptiness before it can become your seedbed, you know. Archaic, you say? Do tell, young Yansky, exactly which part of us is archaic, Damn it. And she's gone. Enjoying your conversation with the wall, are you? We see you must have finally lost it, as they say. I'm flattered you go out of your way just to peep on me in my little cell here, your Imperial Majesty. Teehee. You can peep anywhere you want, you can't see, yeah. Yet you still can't see what's really important. What a joke.
We have passed judgment on Chaldea. Now the time has come to properly assess your conduct as a visitor of our empire.
Has it now? Does this mean you finally realized that Chaldea was your mortal enemy all along? Yes.
Indeed we have, but that doesn't absolve you of your own separate crimes.
Whatever do you mean? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Chaldea is both your enemy and mine, your Imperial Majesty. I'm certainly not the one who's been ruining your farms.
But you are the one who brought those demonic beasts that began eating our people around the time Chaldea appeared, no?
Crap, I'd forgotten about that. Oh, well, that's strange. Guess they fell out of my pocket or something? But really, do you even have any proof that that was my mistake? There's no difference between summoning demonic beasts and summoning heroic spirits, after all. How do you know Chaldea isn't just playing dumb?
Chaldea takes pleasure in disturbing my people's ways of life. They would never kill them just for sport. But you, on the other hand, take pleasure in nothing so much as messily devouring humans. Thus, we hardly need conduct a thorough investigation to determine your guilt.
I see. So you still have a record of my past self, even in this lost belt. Alright then, what are you going to do about it? Do you even have time to waste now that you know that Chaldia is the greatest threat to you and your nation?
It's true that we do not. Well, we are quite adept at parallel processing. Our greatest concern is indeed Chaldia.
Right? Like, I guess maybe he wouldn't know about NFF services. Maybe.
We can only afford to dedicate our rare spare moments to dealing with you.
Yeah. Was that about the tattoos? I guess it was. I know there was something about that. But would that apply to Qin Shi Huang, given how omnipotent he seems? Well, not omnipotent. I feel like that would maybe be a step too far in describing him, but near omnipotent, I guess. Wait, parallel processing? Oh. I guess he developed Atlas technique on his own? That's what Atlas calls it, right? Parallel processing? I mean, I guess you live for 2,200 years, you'll probably pick up some stuff.
So we are afraid that your interim punishment will have to be somewhat artless, messy.
Oh, that's well, then no, I guess it's fair. It would seem odd he comes up with that same name, I guess. I don't know. Memory part, yeah, that. Maybe not, I don't know.
That houseman seals your powers, preventing you from fighting back, yes? Then we can delegate your punishment to these automata.
What? You're just gonna have them brutally murder her in her cell? Well, that's kinda fucked up. What?
As such, these puppets will
Torture you until we can see to your punishment ourselves. Oh, that's kinda fucked up. Hang on, you're joking, right? I mean, you're Qin Shi Huang, the great emperor of this domain. Surely you can't be so completely twisted.
We do not do this for our own enjoyment. It is our duty to see justice served.
Wait, please do! Okay, look, she's a bit of a bitch, but like, she doesn't deserve that. Don't do it. Yeah.
We are sorry about this, but we simply lack the information.
Are you sorry about this?
To determine how spirits such as servants and alter egos behave in worlds that are not their own.
For all we know, destroying your body accidentally or otherwise may even set you free. Neither can we afford to let you bury this place in sulfur.
For so long as you manifest here, you are bound to that physical body. This much we are certain of. So we will keep you alive, but ensure you lack the strength to escape. If we order your body drilled full of holes day and night, never piercing major blood vessels, you should survive, but be unable to replenish your magical energy and so have no choice but to behave. Please forgive me, just let me go and I promise I'll leave right away. I'll never come to this lost belt again, so please stop this. Out of the question. Even if you did leave, you'd only sow more evil in other histories, no?
What do you care? It's not your world.
Besides, there's more to you than meets the eye. You weigh far more than all the servants combined. Even I was shocked to see your soul, or rather your spirit origin's mass
Weighs nearly 100,000 tons? How does she not, like, cause cracks in the ground wherever she goes? Oh, I just realized. Her noble phantasm, I see. I see. I see.
We are destined to rule all of the human world. That will never change, regardless of what time or fate itself may have in store. As you are a sworn enemy of mankind, we have all the more reason to deny you your freedom.
So you even care about peace and the other lost belts? You really are hopeless, aren't you?
Very well.
Your torment in our land will continue until you turn to stone.
We can put you into eternal slumber once we devise a proper sealing ritual for you. Until that day comes, you will face justice for your crimes.
We suggest you spend this eternity of torture reflecting on the many people you've killed and the pain and suffering you caused them.
Until I turn to stone? Who does this jerk think I am? Sun Wukong? Ah, no please. Ah.
I mean, I really don't think she deserves that. Oh, I do kind of feel bad. I won't lie. That's kind of fucked up.
イチゴにマシュマロ、バナナにバゲットと慣れた頃ほど。
Like,
おや、何か物入りかな？では。
Like, could they just not slap even more, like, different kinds of talismans on her? Like, that drain her strength and fatigue. So, like, I'm sure he has other types of talismans up his sleeve he could just stick onto her. Like, I feel like this was a bit overkill. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know. Well, it is what it is, I guess.
Ah, pitiful. Everyone we meet here is so weak I can hardly stand it. But then these aren't people, are they? They seem to be mechanical puppets. How awful. At this rate, I don't know when we'll ever get to a formal contract with the master.
I think it'd be too much, a bit too much horseplay if I asked whether they're a master before kicking them to death.
Not at all. In fact, that sounds like an excellent idea.
No, don't do that. That said, anyone capable of ordering us around should be able to take a good kick from you without even losing their smile. I don't think even we could, or Ritsuka could do that.
Fofo. Master, I see human figures up ahead.
No, wait, it's one human figure and one equine figure? Except it looks like the horse has a weapon? It seems they've noticed us too.
They're headed this way.
Howdy.
Well, hello there. It's good to finally meet another servant. One who appears to be accompanied by a mage with command spells, no less. I must say I'm rather jealous. It would seem you have a master with whom you have formed an official contract. Does that mean you two don't have a master? And no, we don't. If that master of yours happens to be looking for new servants, then it would seem this is the most fortuitous encounter indeed.
Does that mean you form a contract with me? We'll have to... I assume we'll have to fight red hair first, right?
Oh yes, I'd be happy to. As long as you also, yeah, okay, yeah. As long as you'll survive.
What do you mean by that? They gotta test us. Why, I mean, we're going to kill you now, of course. Oh. Huh? Foe? Ah, so it's gonna be like that, huh? You're okay with this, Shinkai? Why? Well, you know, gotta test our strength, our resolve.
We still have obligations to our lord from when we were alive, you see. So we make it a point to only swear loyalty to those who are truly strong. The Flying General has a reputation to uphold, after all. We retainers must stay true to ourselves, no matter how many times our souls may transmigrate. The Flying General.
There's only one person in Lu Bu Fengshan's clan as eloquent as you.
You're Chen Gong, aren't you? Aha! So you figured me out that quickly, did you? Well, I'm just a tactician for the rear guard, so my true name is hardly worth hiding. But if you mean to serve as our general, if we are to trust you with our lives, then we must be certain you're too strong for us to kill. And so we'll try to do so now. If you die in this battle, then our alliance was never meant to be.
Answer me this. Are you my master? Yes, Arthur. Red hair. Indeed we are.
On second thought, don't bother. Die.
They just had to slip that in there, huh? Just slip it right in. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't like looking at that horse. All right. He scares me. Yeah, he must have like a. He's got to be a composite servant, right? Because he uses Lu Bu's weapons as well. So he must have like a tiny piece of Lu Bu inside of him, right? Like it's just a small piece of Lu Bu's like soul, maybe? Ow. Ow. Rude. I'm still undecided on my feelings about Kashin Koji's voice. Like, do I hate it? Do I tolerate it? Do I love it? I don't know. I'm not. You are a horse, buddy. I hate to break it to you. No matter how you deny it, you are very much horse. Quit horsing around. Alright. Let's do the Busters. I personally find her translation gimmick preferable to Vanessa's robotic tone. I don't know. Wait, huh? What do you mean self-destruct? Eh? Nani?
愛の炎を いいですよ
Yeah, just full combo and hopefully kill him.
堪能してください
We're not killing him.
どうにかなっちゃうよこういうの好きでしょ
Well, I guess we're gonna get to see his noble
私の愛
phantasm.
は縦横無尽
Probably.
人中に呂布馬中に関と今や一つ未定
Okay, yeah, they are. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Well, good thing we
人馬一体
痛みはとうにありません
had Invincible on.
もちろん
Ripperoni. Oh wait, no, evade.
忍法
Okay. Ripperoni next turn.
シュー
Probably.
痛みはとうにあり痛みはとうにありません
Alright.
もはいはいは
Hi, hi.
忍法
光る
過信キャノン過信キャノンシュー
Do I understand that Red Hair has a noble phantasm that embodies the anecdote of Lubu's and Red Hair's inseparability? He just imitates Lubu, but he believes otherwise.
いくらでもどうぞ
I mean, I can see, yeah.
望みを声に
I guess it makes some sort of sense, because imagine your horse,
光る光る
you know, playing a horse, and then all of a sudden you're a servant. You'd probably have some sort of mental break, like, no, I must be Lubu. If I'm talking like a human, I gotta be human. Must be. Yeah, I am Lubu. Mr. Labubu. That would feel weird as a horse to be like, huh? All of a sudden you're just human. Oh, that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is Darmud's voice actor. I didn't even place that. Now, but now you say it, I'm like, oh yeah, holy fuck, it is. You know what? Sure, why not? Red Hair. We'll throw him in. Alright, that's enough. Well, Red Hair, I believe this girl is more than strong enough for us to serve. What do you think? That was fun! His Master's Majesty and sheer presence would outshine. I don't know why I'm giving him that kind of voice when I know he talks like Yarmid now. I've heard his voice. Would outshine even Guan Yu himself. I'd be happy to let her ride on my back. Oh, I'm Lubu Fengshan. Pleased to meet you. What? I like how they did the what. Yes, it's best to ignore that bit. It really doesn't matter. At all. Moving on. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to add servants as strong to our lineup. What do you think, Master? Why are you refusing to make eye contact? I'm not, I just figure these kinds of compromises are worth making, given we're in this for the long haul. Thank you, my lord. As of today, I, Chen Gong, recognize you, Lady Ritsuka, as my master, and swear an oath of undying loyalty. Foe. Uh-oh. Looks like getting to know each other is gonna have to wait. It looks like someone noticed our battle. Makes sense. We weren't exactly keeping it quiet. Yeah. A rampaging horse. But yeah. Giant horse, really. What good fortune. It seems you needn't wait to give us a test run, so to speak. Yeah. In fact, this might be the best kind of welcome party for a couple of war-loving nuts like you. Yes. Let's do this. I keep falling back in the... I keep wanting to give him like a horsey type, like... Arr. But... stand back now, Lord Shenggong. Me, why? You know I have a great strategy I've been dying to test out. You mean the strategy where you point to the enemy and say to me, go blow yourself up with them? That would get people killed if they want robots, you know. Yeah, it's a bit, your strategies are, kind of, you know, iffy. Shenggong, I hate to tell ya. Effective they might be, you have to sacrifice, a friend, which, ideal. Not ideal.
歌えインビディア格の違いを見せてやろう
Actually, I'm curious. What happens with his noble phantasm if he's the only one on the field? Does it not, like, let you use it? Or does it, like, sacrifice himself? But, like, you still get to win if it can't be used? Okay. Makes sense. Would be mildly humorous though if you could, but like kill him. But like as long as you killed the last enemy, you still win. You just have no servants left at the end. That'd be kind of funny, but oh well.
あらゆる獣のよかろう燃えよベイバロンドムスアウレアよ砕けラウスティラのクラウディウス
I mean, I've actually used. I only used him a few times as a support because someone had him at 120 and he worked well. I don't remember what event it was. I was grinding some event. It was. I think it was the summer event, or not summer event. It was the Karakuri event, I think. I was using him to grind it from the support. He's actually really good, weirdly enough. But I haven't bothered to build up my own Shenggong. I've never seen a need.
望みを声にせよロササングイス 望みを声にせよ
I think it was the Karakuri event that used him to grind. I would weirdly enough bounce between him and a support Arquid. I think that was the same event. It was them, like if he wasn't up, I would go over to the mixed tab and find an Arquid, I think. I want to say that's right. Probably. Ahoy there. Can you hear me okay, Ritsuka? Yes? How are you talking to us? Huh? Foe? Twinkie? Oh good, looks like we've got a clear signal. I knew modifying our portable comms to use void space and give us some truly insane range would be a good out. My genius at work. Yes, it's very impressive, but we thought you'd all been captured. Indeed, we are currently being confined some distance from you at Ankang. We would have called sooner, but we had a little too much in the way of supervision. Anyway, it really sucks that they took the border with them. But at least me, Holmes, Gordy, and the rest of the staff are all being held in the same place. I'm surprised they didn't take your comms when you were captured. Yeah, I thought that was pretty weird too. I don't think it's because they're trying to get us to talk so they can monitor the conversation though. I wonder if Qin Liang maybe sees the error of the Emperor's ways. Indeed, had their intent been for us to converse, they would not likely have put us in separate cells.
Aside from that, the security here seems pretty solid. They relaxed on the comms stuff, but they sure made a point of taking away all our weapons.
Given how the guards have been treating us, I'd say they must not have noticed the comms. I don't know about that. Or more likely, they just didn't suspect these devices could be used for communications at all. Maybe. Really? I'm surprised they would overlook something that important. I imagine it simply never occurred to them that we might be carrying around the communications devices. But these are prison guards, right? How could they be so careless to keep their jobs? I remember this lost about science and engineering have developed completely differently from our own. That holds equally true for what it excels at as well as where it's lacking. Uh-huh. I recognize that tone. You figured something out, haven't you, Holmes? I surely have. Think back to Qin Shi Huang, who gained immortality by exchanging a physical body for a mechanical one. Even if they've added to that body's functionality ever since, don't you find it odd that that's expanded to such absurd proportions? Oh, now that you mention it. Then there's the enormous gap between the technology the Emperor employs and the primitive way the farmers live their lives. They may enjoy the benefits of this lost belt's advanced medicine and biochemistry, but their machinery is not advanced beyond the medieval era. No doubt that is part and parcel of the Emperor's attempts to maintain perpetual ignorance throughout the Empire's citizenry. That is to say, while this lost belt may be highly technologically advanced, the sole beneficiary of those advancements is its ruler. By design, these technological advancements will never spread to the masses. Yeah, Edison would go nuclear if he heard that. Remember how we were also told that most of the wheat grown here is used for fuel rather than food? This also means that all the astonishing technology here runs on old-fashioned combustion engines. Yikes! Now that you mention it, I guess it would, wouldn't it? This may seem preposterously inefficient with regards to fuel from our standpoint. But if Qin Shi Huang and the capital of Shenyang, to which the Emperor is attached, are the only ones using said fuel, I imagine that they are still able to meet their energy needs regardless of the inefficiency. Even the environmental cost of harvesting such massive amounts of biofuel is unlikely to become a serious problem without anyone else making use of electricity. I see. I suppose you could get away with it, then, so long as you take in the entire planet, which the Emperor has done. Now then, let's try a little thought experiment, shall we? In a situation where there's no incentive whatsoever to develop technology for mass production and widespread use, what would be most neglected? Oh, I know. Miniaturization and optimization, right? Precisely. Technology only sees widespread use once it is sufficiently compact and affordable. But in this lost belt, neither of those concerns are a factor. Qin Shi Huang's ability to monitor everything within the Empire simultaneously is a remarkable feat. But I cannot imagine a way to maintain it at that scale without massively inefficient labor costs. However, if Qin Shi Huang is the only one using such a system, any concerns about cost effectiveness would be moot. The idea for integrated circuits would never occur to the Emperor, nor would there be any concern about cost when the entirety of the nation's resources exist for Qin Shi Huang's sole personal use.
Sounds like a pharaoh ruling from high atop their pyramid.
I doubt it would even occur to this world's inhabitants to carry around machines for personal use. There certainly isn't any need for them to carry individual communicators, as they can converse with their Emperor wherever they may be. For that matter, in this world, the very concept of long-range communication is the Emperor's sole domain. There is no real need for private communication between individuals over distance here, nor would it even be permitted. So that's why the idea that we might have some way to communicate with each other like that never even occurred to them.
Those fools!
That said, I also thought Qin Shi Huang would be so blinded by pride in our own superiority to proper human history that our technology wouldn't really get any notice. For the most part, I believe you were right, Da Vinci. Certainly the Emperor took interest in the Shadow Border's zero-sale technology, but it would seem nothing else is worthy of attention. Then we'll just have to exploit every such arrogant and blind spot to win.
His arrogance will be his undoing.
At any rate, I'm glad we know where you're all
You all are now. We should be able to reach Onkang in about a day or two from our current location.
Yes, I would encourage you to move with all possible haste. You see.
How come the director's been so quiet? He's not doing well, is he?
Oh, Gordy's asleep.
Oh, well, actually, he's grown so weak that he's passed out. Oh! What? But why? You should still have plenty of time left. Yeah, you should still have like 5 days.
Is it the poison?
He didn't seem that weak the last time I saw him. Maybe the stress about... Oh. I would say maybe the stress of being captured, like, accelerated it, but the worst thing about Koyansky is poisons that has different effects on different people. I think it has something to do with the victim's karma. The more, well, bad stuff they've done, the more they're punished. In Ritsuka's case, the effects haven't been any worse than a bad cold. But Gordy's already had his digestive system fail? Oh.
What? You know, I thought it was weird too. I haven't seen Tubby stuffing his... Wait.
Didn't Gordy say he was only 28, right? Why did they not have him take some of the benefaction? I mean, it's too late now, but like, thinking about it, after they found out what it did... At his age, he should be okay to take it without being killed by it, right?
I haven't seen Tubby stuffing his face once since we got here.
So he wasn't able to keep anything down at all.
He was only getting by thanks to an IV drip I was giving him discreetly while we were on the border. Well, is poison not a kind of disease? I guess not.
I'm sorry I didn't say it before, but he insisted I keep it secret. It was his way of trying not to make you worry. Poor Director Gordolf. I had no idea he was struggling that badly.
Q. Big Q. Yeah. Magic karmic poison? Oh, yeah, you never know. Don't know until you try. I think you might prefer being unable to breathe to being unable to eat. Damn. What the? Rue? What? Damn, Ritsuka. So once we got tossed in here and I couldn't treat him anymore, his condition got real bad real quick. And it doesn't look like the guards have much interest in helping either.
Jinshi Huang's only interest is in Da Vinci's mind. Godolph's health is really not a concern. Indeed, I hardly think the Emperor cares if the other prisoners survive at all.
Oh, this is terrible, Senpai. We need to hurry there and rescue them right away.
Please do. That said, I do have one spot of good news. It turns out a surprise guest is staying here with us.
Damn it, Holmes, knock it off. This isn't the time for your usual coy nonsense. Yeah, Koyansky is there.
Ah, yes, quite right. Now we come to the right to the point then.
It seems Koyansky is being held here in the same facility.
Really?
If we can all rendezvous here, we'll have a very real opportunity to turn things around and capture Koyansky ourselves.
Well, then let's go. Let's get that bitch. Okay, but that's the end of the node, and with that, the section. And like I said, I need to go record the videos for the week. I'm not gonna really be able to do much, so yeah, that's actually gonna do it. For this time around, but we're making progress. We should be, yeah, they should be all right. I mean, obviously they'll be all right, right? Because obviously, you know, the game doesn't end here, but I have a feeling we're not actually, like, we might be able to get an antidote from her, but I think she'll probably end up slipping away by the end of this lost spell. if I had to imagine. Like, I don't think we'll actually fully capture her here. Maybe, but I doubt it. I would be rather surprised if we did. But anywho, red hair is an interesting character. I really don't like looking at him. He freaks me out. I don't know what it is. Something about a centaur, but the head is still horse-like is very freaky. Because that's basically what he is. He has a human-esque like torso, but it's still like covered in like fur, and I don't like looking at it. So I sincerely hope I never pull him. I'll be honest, I really hope I don't ever pull him. No offense to any red hair fans, if there is any. But anyhow, like I said, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, and yeah. Next time we will go on a prison break. Catch you later. Peace.